Hey guys, Susanna here. I'm just going to be doing a video today of doing a monogram, which I want to sew onto here. I'll just see how I go first. Got all these bits and pieces which are going to be going into the journal, but I'll take them out. Okay. Oop. So, the buttons. Okay, and down here. Anything else? Okay, so here is the journal. Now I want to do some stuff on there, and this is going to be the first page. So I've got, remember that S that I had on that vintage piece? I wanted to put that on there. So I thought I'll stitch it onto the bit of fabric first. Where are we? I might do it halfway. Okay. And I might use some of this other piece for some other side as well. Okay, push it up. I quite like that frayed look. Okay, now what I want to do, it's been a little while since I've made something. I'm making stuff off camera. Now it's going to go sit there like that, and I think that will sit quite nicely there, and then I'll give it, I might sit something on there, because what I was actually thinking I could probably stitch on there, but it's got to, if I stitch anything, it'll have to be open, and you can see it coming over there even though it's going to be covered. But this is why I'm not sewing anything down just yet. So what I want to do, which is it? Looks like it's not very straight. Cut that a little bit straighter. How do we do that properly straight? And then seems to fray really well on one side, and the other side it doesn't. So I'm just going to do a monogram S, since it's the first page. Have a look on Pinterest of things that you can do with buttons, and I just bought this whole heap of buttons, and then this one is probably going to be used for another project. These are all the buttons that I got in that big jar. So and I sorted through. These are sort of like old Art Deco-y buttons, and then this is my little stash that I wanted to use for the S. Then these are mother of pearls, and these are sort of like a whole heap of the same. They're like mother of pearls, but they're sort of like fake mother of pearls, like more modern day. So what I would like to do, I'll put this away. Put that down there. Is I've gotten this, and I actually traced around it. Like, I don't know if you can see that. You just get some baking paper and trace around it, and that can be your little template. But I thought I might use the actual thing. Now, where is my? Still haven't cleaned up properly. It's just one of those. So I just use Liza Fix, which is that iron-on stuff. You can use it for fabric, which is what I use for the inside. Where's my small? Here it is. Don't want the big one, I want the small one. So I'm going to just cut around this. And I know it's using it's actually vintage paper. But I thought I want to use this as a template, because if I happen to see any buttoning or whatever underneath, at least it'll have something underneath. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay. Okay, I've got the iron on over in the corner there, so I'll pause and put that on. Just happen to have, if you want to get a monogram, just Google monogram things and then print them off. They're pretty easy to do. There's plenty of that sort of stuff on Pinterest, or even just on Google, really. You've got old lettering books, or you can just draw it up yourself. This is just the way I'm doing it. I mean, you don't even need to have this sort of thing. You could probably even just do a line with a pencil and then put the buttons over the top, but I really liked this look of having a little bit extra. Okay, now. Okay. Yep. Now. Might give it an ink, to be honest. And ink it while it's on the visor fix, because it gives it a little bit of extra strength. Just don't want any white edges. Yep. Okay. I think it's been on, so I'm just going to put that on there like that, and I will be back in 10. Oop. Okay, back again. Ugh. So what we're going to do is get out our little buttons. I think I've got there's too many here as it is. Okay, but we need all sorts of shapes and sizes. Okay, now so remember, you don't have to do that. You can even do, like here, this is actually the paper that you cut off there. You can probably even just do with a pencil and do a shape, whatever one you want. Okay, I've got a button that I really like, and that was from that big jar. Kept this for something else. And then there's some really pretty vintage buttons in this. I like the mother of pearls and so. Okay, now really like that, so that's going to go in the middle. I really like that one. Have a look. Got leaves and stuff, all that. So have the bigger ones going in the melamite. The big ones in the big areas. Then there's tiny mother of pearls. It's got a star on it. I could probably go in there. Really like that one, and some of those aren't too bad, but then just a little bit. I want some tiny ones, so I'm going to have to look through this one for some small buttons as well. Little tiny buttons. And I like doing it in the one colour. That one was in there. is this jar. Yeah, actually really like that. And there were some browns which I had put. Wait a minute, I think my husband is coming in, singing away. I'm on the... Yes?
I'm going to grab Mark.
Okay. He's going to grab my son. Okay. Wanted some... These are the mother of pearl buttons. I really like the shine that they have on them. And then there was where is it? Brown. Wanted another couple of the brown. Just to complement those. Okay. I think there was some brown ones in here. Or even that. Aren't they pretty? We don't get to see them. There, that's the one I was after. I wanted another melamite, similar colour brown. Here we go. And there was a little, that's it. Okay, just so that we've got that little bit of brown in all the areas. Now, it's so pretty. Right. Sweet. These have got these are how old these are. They've got bits and pieces still stuck in them. Took me and my friend a little while to put these together. Okay. We might have that one there. Probably a little bit big. Maybe put that one there. Do need a few littlies. Oh, there we go. I knew there was another little brown one that I wanted to put up there. Well, I wanted to just keep them flat, but yeah, here we go. That one can go there. So what I'm going to do, this one's made in Italy. Really do like that one, but it's just a little high. I reckon we could probably plonk that one in there somewhere. There we go. It's just a matter of fiddling about. I know there were some really teeny ones in here, and I love the mother of pearl buttons. Look at that, isn't that cool? Really old button. Teeny tiny ones. Oh, there we go. I knew there was teeny tiny ones somewhere. Need some small ones for on the ends. There we go. A bit of a brown one. Now, try and keep to the doubles. A little tiny one in there. almost need to put okay, there. Got that other star one on the other side. You be quiet, iron. Now, this is a brownie type one. Hopefully it's not too boring for you guys. But won't be boring if you get your own things and work along with me. I may end up putting that brown one there. Okay. That one there. Need a few small ones. Don't know if you've got any more small ones in this lot. There's a little one. There we go. I like the mother of pearl because that one will match that one. They go all shiny. They catch the light. The small ones always end up on the bottom. Here they are. Need another smaller one in there. Half the fun is trying to pick them out. Might grab another one of these. They're pretty small. Hopefully I'm in camera. That one drop. There and there. I think I'll grab all of these out and they can be little gap fillers. Okay. Now we could probably afford to have another big one in there somewhere. I really do like this glass one. There is a really pretty glass one here. Have that there. And then oh, this one's got a little ship on it. So cute. And then that one can go there, there. Oop, there. I think that needs to be a different colour. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty one. Now we could probably have a decent sized one in there. How's it looking from your end? See, this is why need one more on the top. I really do like that side. Guess a look. Ooh, that's looking pretty cool. 20 minutes already. So what I'm going to do is this is why you have something underneath it, it fills in the spots. I'm going to pause it and just put a tiny little bit of glue of this on the bottom and just holds them, and I'm going to hand stitch these on there. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with the glue to start with. Now, okay, even though this is pretty on that side, I better do it on that side. Okay. Then so put the glue not where the holes are, but in the other spots so that you can still sew. I still want to sew them on like that. That's just holding them in place so that I can sew them on. And having them in, gluing them on there too, it allows you to see. I may need another button in there. Oop. So these are if you have the buttons that have only got the 2 holes, it makes a lot of difference to sewing it on later. Now I think I'm going to place that in there like that. There we go. That fills in that little gap. I probably could have put a smaller one, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now this has got the little ship on there. You can't see it from where you are, but it does. And that's going to guide that down. Love this one. There we go. Now what I may have to do with this is what happens when you have I'm trying to get as many flat as I can, but when you can't, I really love that one. I'm just going to balance that over the top of the other ones, if you know what I mean, like that'll stay. There we go. And then I will slide some of the others underneath. Actually, you know what? I reckon I could have a bigger one there. There we go. Love this one. This is a really old one. Quite the old Bakelite. Stick that underneath. This has got some on there, which is going to go around, I think. There we go. Probably doesn't hurt to stick some of these big ones on there. There we go. Now, this little guy I think has been so if you got some with a bit of a base like that on the bottom, it's okay, because things can slide underneath it. I will hold that on there. Yep. What I might do is get some buttons, put around it first. Okay, we can get a, you know what, I want to get one of these guys, if they'll fit in there. Not quite. Okay. I'm going to do it the wrong way. There we go. Now, oh, it's got a bit of stuff on it. There we go. Now, this is going to be, I might have to put it on the edge. And have that going there. Yep. Have it that way. Oh, I want this one. I think that's going to go there, you know. Just feel that S out a bit. I'm going to move him over there. And put that girl there. Okay. Come on. I think she's too bulky. You know what? I'm going to put you there. No. Yep. There we go. Okay, well, I'll pause it. Let's see, it's already 28 minutes and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. Now they're glued on, and because they're glued on paper, isn't that gorgeous? Looks so pretty. I love it. So I've just got the old thread because it's nice and thick and nice and sturdy. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prick a hole in there to begin with. Where are we? There we go. And then I might even just thread it through once and then find it. Good. Because it's been glued down, I think just having one lot will be okay. Now I'll go through this hole here, so I try and find that. There we go. Thick one. one should be enough. Maybe 2 on the ones with the 2 on the 4. Now this might be a little bit trickier. It's coming out from here. Oop. And that's one of those ones that goes through. Now, gluing it down is good, but you really do want to make sure that they are staying down. So I might go back through there again. Making sure it's staying down. And when I finish this, I am going to do I've got on the sewing machine, I'll just do a light zigzag around there and stitch it onto my piece, which I'll probably end up showing you. Now, put a hole in those. There we go. The heck, I'm going to do it twice. It is pretty thin. That one's a really pretty button, that one. And then go through that one. Yep. Didn't like that. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I'm not poking up too high on the up there. Now we're going to go back, so I might go back through here, just go underneath and give me an idea where I need to come out. Oh. I mean, I've basically got the white, but I wanted a little bit of brown and on there twice, I think so. Now this one is going to be pretty difficult because it is so tiny weeny. The hole, yeah, didn't think that that would go through. So I've got to pick a needle with a small hole enough to go through there, which probably might be one of these. A bit smaller. Yeah, that one's pretty small. There we go. Now that's going to be interesting trying to get that through. The thread. Yep. Okay, so what I might do is pause it again. Ugh, good lord. Sometimes it's that small, you've got to take your glasses off. And try and see the hole. There we go. Okay. Come through that one. Oh, yes, there we go. I'll go through that twice. And on the other side. So teeny weeny. There you go, and that's how it's looking. And then that'll all sew down. Oh, I just love it. Love how it looks. Brown marks and everything on there. Okay, so I will stop there. I might even go back and do another stitch in there because I only did the one. I like to be able to hold it together. There we go. Now continue underneath like that. Maybe here. And come back through. Actually, see, it's got to collect a little bit of fluff because these are old buttons. They've gotten a little bit of fluff in them. Okay. They're so tiny, that needle. I think I'm going to have to go back to my big one again and drag this one out when I need a big one, a little one. Okay, which I may need for there, so I probably will keep the small one for now. Okay, back through the holes, prick them, find where the holes are. There we go. Definitely gluing them down to begin with makes it so much easier. It gives you a bit of more room to play. You can sew as you go, but I'm still sewing them, but doing this is actually pretty cool, so that they're going to be staying down. So what I might do is I'll finish up, because this is probably as interesting as watching grass grow, and I might continue on in another one. Whoop. So what I'm going to do, here's my page. My book's gone skew with. That will go on here, and what I may do is I might do some slow stitching around the outside in this colour, because I think that will look really good, and then stitch it on. So what I will have to do is take this out, take that out. This is why, because it is a sewing sampler journal, I would have to open that up like that, sew that down, and then it will close it down. I could almost even make it into a pocket. I wonder if you could put something in there. But there's going to be something in there. Oh, that's on the other side. We'll see how we go. But for now, I'm just going to continue sewing on, and maybe in the next video I want to put something on there, because this is the front. Yeah, I might make it into a pocket and then have a something stuck onto there, because this is the front one. That'll be like that, and that's the first page. So maybe it'd be nice having a button just there, I think. So I might just sew that on there, like that button. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Put that one on there, and then I'm going to make a something. We'll just see how we go. So pause it, and I'll catch you in the next video. It's already 40 minutes, so here we go. Show you. Oopsie, does not like the white. Yeah. You can have a look, proper look. Isn't that gorgeous? Really love it. There we go. I'll catch you in the next video. So going to be continuing on. It'll be a lot more of the like sewy stuff, and I'll do some other things in between, but this is I'm working on my sewing journal for now. Okay, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.